Welcome to the Scenario Podcast, your guide to mental health and well-being. Each episode, we uncover practical tools, discuss expert insights, and explore how supplements can transform your mental health journey. Get ready to learn, grow, and thrive with us.
What if ancient wisdom, the kind honed over millennia, is now being clearly validated by modern science?
It's happening more and more.
It really is. It's not just hypothetical, it's unfolding, especially when we look at the incredible power of plants. Today, we're taking a deep dive into one such marvel, Bacopa Monnieri.
Also known as Brahmi.
Exactly, Brahmi. And this isn't some new fad. It's an herb with, over 3,000 years of use in Ayurvedic medicine.
A very long track record. Traditionally used to sharpen memory, boost intellect.
And calm the mind, which sounds pretty good these days.
Absolutely. And that's precisely our mission with this deep dive, to sort of bridge that gap.
Okay.
We'll explore how contemporary research is confirming what those ancient healers knew, maybe instinctively, focusing specifically on Bacopa's potential to significantly improve brain health and emotional well-being.
So why this plant? Out of countless others, what makes Bacopa stand out in this space?
Well, Bacopa is really valued for a unique kind of dual action. First, its ability to regulate crucial brain chemicals. Think serotonin, dopamine.
Right, the ones vital for our mood, focus, mental performance.
Exactly. And second, it acts as a powerful antioxidant. It actively protects our brain cells from, daily wear and tear, oxidative stress.
Okay.
So this combination, it positions it as a really compelling natural alternative to many synthetic nootropics you might see advertised.
Right, those smart drugs.
Yeah. Bacopa offers a more holistic approach, not just a temporary spike in focus, if that makes sense.
That sounds really promising, regulating chemicals and acting as an antioxidant. Like a natural shield and a booster all in one.
That's a good way to put it.
Now, when people hear Bacopa Monnieri, its main reputation, almost always, it centers on the cognitive benefits.
That's what it's best known for.
So let's start there. How does it actually help us think sharper?
Okay, so Bacopa is classified as a nootropic.
Right.
Which basically means it helps improve core mental functions, things like memory, focus, and overall learning ability.
And there's actual science behind this, not just tradition.
Oh, definitely. What's compelling is the consistent research supporting these claims.
Yeah, I've seen some fascinating studies myself. For example, there was a 12-week clinical trial. Healthy adults taking 300 to 600 milligrams of Bacopa daily.
I know the one.
It showed some pretty remarkable results. They actually experienced improved memory, faster learning speed, and enhanced processing ability.
That's a significant trifecta.
It really is, for anyone looking to optimize their mental game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And to underscore that point, there was also a meta-analysis looking at multiple studies across various groups.
Pooling the data.
Right. And it further supported these findings. Participants consistently showed improved attention, cognitive speed, and, crucially, recall ability.
So better memory recall.
Yes. And what this tells us, really, is that these benefits aren't just like a fleeting boost, a quick hit.
Not just caffeine-like.
No. We're looking at Bacopa as potentially a long-term brain protector and strengthener, something that truly fortifies cognitive function over time.
So it's not just about a temporary buzz, but something that actually builds and sustains mental sharpness.
That seems to be the indication.
That's incredible, thinking how something natural can have such a profound impact on our core mental processes.
It is quite amazing.
But cognitive function isn't just about raw brain power, is it? It's so deeply intertwined with our overall mental state, how we handle the day-to-day.
Absolutely interconnected.
So let's talk about another major area where Bacopa seems to shine: stress and anxiety reduction.
Yes, this is another key benefit. Bacopa is renowned as an adaptogen.
Adaptogen. Okay, what does that mean exactly?
That classification is really key. It means the herb helps your body adapt to stressors, both physical and emotional ones.
So it helps you cope better.
Precisely. It's not just masking symptoms. It's helping your system achieve a greater sense of balance and resilience when under pressure.
And how does it manage this calming effect? I'm thinking of those days where stress just makes everything feel heavy.
Well, there was a clinical study that demonstrated participants taking 320 milligrams of Bacopa extract daily experienced a noticeable drop in their anxiety levels.
Within how long?
Within just a few weeks, actually.
That's quite fast.
It is. And it seems to be due to several mechanisms working together. Bacopa actively reduces cortisol levels.
The main stress hormone, right.
Exactly. And simultaneously, it helps balance those key neurotransmitters we mentioned earlier, like serotonin and dopamine.
Ah, so it works on the chemical level again?
Yes. And the remarkable thing here is that it provides this significant calming effect without causing the drowsiness often associated with other calming agents.
Oh, that's huge. Calmness without the brain fog?
Exactly. It allows for improved emotional balance without necessarily impairing your cognitive function.
Yeah, that's a formula many of us are probably looking for.
I think so, yes.
Okay, so moving beyond that immediate sense of well-being, let's look even more long-term, protecting our brains as we age. Bacopa seems to have some seriously exciting potential when it comes to neuroprotection and maybe supporting conditions like Alzheimer's disease.
Absolutely. This is a very active area of research. Bacopa has shown strong potential in preserving brain health over time.
Okay.
Now, it's important to note, much of the research in this specific area, Alzheimer's related, has been done in animals or in lab settings, in vitro.
Right. Not large human trials yet.
Not extensive ones, no, but the early results are very promising.
So what exactly is the research suggesting it might do in the brain?
Well, it points to a few things. Potentially reducing an amyloid buildup.
Those sticky protein plaques that are linked to Alzheimer's. The ones that sort of gunk up brain function.
Precisely. That's one key factor. It also might help prevent damage to brain cells caused by oxidative stress.
Which is like cellular rust from unstable molecules.
That's a great analogy, yes. And it might even improve the communication pathways between brain cells. That's called synaptic transmission.
Making the brain's network more efficient.
Essentially, yes. Improving that signaling.
Wow. That's incredibly hopeful, even if it's early days in terms of human research for Alzheimer's specifically.
It is. It truly opens doors for future investigation into how we might mitigate age-related cognitive decline naturally.
It really shows us a promising path forward, doesn't it, for exploring how these natural compounds can contribute to brain longevity.
Definitely. Deeper exploration is certainly warranted.
And thinking about protection, these qualities aren't just limited to the brain, are they? You mentioned antioxidants. Bacopa also offers powerful anti-inflammatory effects that benefit the whole body.
That's precisely right. And this is important because chronic inflammation and oxidative stress, they're underlying factors in so many health problems, not just brain disorders.
Right, they pop up everywhere.
They really do. Bacopa contains these powerful compounds called bacosides.
Bacosides, okay.
These aren't just buzzwords. They're the active components, the constituents that really seem to drive these protective effects throughout the body.
And how do these bacosides work their magic, so to speak?
Well, they seem to help in a few ways. Lowering levels of inflammatory chemicals like certain cytokines in the body.
Okay.
They might also block specific enzymes that trigger inflammation. And, as we said, reducing free radicals.
Those rogue molecules that damage cells and speed up aging.
Exactly.
Hmm?
So by tackling inflammation and oxidative stress at that cellular level, Bacopa isn't just a brain herb.
It's more systemic.
It really is. It seems to be building systemic resilience, you could say, head to toe.
Head-to-toe resilience. I like that. And speaking of systemic benefits, especially ones connected to stress, some research suggests Bacopa might also support cardiovascular health.
Yes, that's another interesting angle.
Which is a huge bonus, especially for those of us, living with pretty high stress levels.
It's compelling
Yeah.
because of Bacopa's potential influence on blood pressure.
Yes.
Research suggests it encourages vasodilation.
Meaning?
It helps widen blood vessels, relax them, which in turn improves circulation.
Ah, better blood flow.
Right. And this can potentially reduce stress-related strain on the heart.
Makes sense. Less pressure.
Exactly. Plus, its antioxidant action likely contributes too by helping keep blood vessels flexible and healthy, fighting off some of that oxidative damage.
That's fantastic. But it does raise an important question. If someone is already on prescribed heart medication, does this mean Bacopa could replace it?
No, absolutely not. That's a crucial clarification.
Okay.
While Bacopa can serve as a helpful natural supplement, perhaps to support healthy blood pressure and heart function alongside other measures, it should never replace any medication prescribed by a doctor for heart conditions.
Right. Always talk to your doctor first.
Always consult your healthcare provider before making any changes or adding supplements, especially with cardiovascular issues.
Okay, crystal clear. So we've covered this really impressive range of benefits: boosting brain power, cutting down stress, protecting the brain long-term, even supporting heart health.
It's quite a profile.
It really is. A comprehensive natural wellness toolkit. But knowing all this, How do we actually use Bacopa Monnieri effectively? What are the practical considerations for you, our listener, when it comes to safety, dosage, that kind of thing?
That's the next logical step, isn't it? While Bacopa is generally considered safe for most people, it's important to be aware that some mild side effects can occur.
Nothing's perfect.
Usually not. These effects are often dose-dependent or can happen if it's taken without food.
Okay, so what should people look out for? What are the common ones?
The most commonly reported ones include things like nausea or maybe some bloating.
So mixed up.
Yeah, digestive upset, sometimes a bit of fatigue or drowsiness, though often mild. Occasionally a dry mouth, maybe some headaches.
Okay, so generally mild, but good to know.
Exactly. Nothing too dramatic usually, but definitely something to be mindful of when you start.
And what are your best tips for avoiding those or minimizing them?
Well, to avoid these, we usually recommend a few practical things. First, always start with a smaller dose.
Don't jump in at the deep end.
No. Maybe start around 150 milligrams daily, see how your body feels, and then increase it slowly, only if needed and tolerated.
Got it. Slow and steady.
Second, taking Bacopa with meals is really crucial. It significantly helps reduce that potential stomach discomfort or nausea.
Okay, take with food. Makes sense.
And very importantly, if you are currently taking any other medications or if you have a pre-existing medical condition, you absolutely must talk to your doctor before adding Bacopa to your routine.
Check for interactions, basically.
Exactly. Safety first.
That's excellent advice for safe integration. Now let's get down to the numbers. What's the kind of sweet spot for dosage based on the studies?
Right. Most clinical studies looking at cognitive benefits or stress relief indicate that a daily dose ranging from 300 to 600 milligrams of Bacopa extract seems to deliver the best results.
300 to 600 milligrams per day.
Yes. And when you're selecting a supplement, it's really important to look at the standardization.
Meaning?
You want to ensure it contains a certain percentage of the active compounds, the bacosides we mentioned. Look for at least 20% bacosides.
Ah, okay. So check the label for standardized to at least 20% bacosides.
Precisely. That tells you about the potency of the extract.
Right. So just to summarize those dosages for specific goals, for memory and learning, we're aiming for 300 to 600 milligrams daily.
Correct. Studies in that range have shown improvements in memory, attention, and overall cognitive performance.
And if someone's primary goal is anxiety and stress reduction?
There, studies using around 320 milligrams daily have shown effectiveness in reducing anxiety symptoms and improving emotional balance.
Okay, slightly different target there, potentially.
Potentially, though, there's overlap in the effective range. And beyond dosage, always prioritize quality.
How do you ensure quality?
To make sure you're getting a good product, look for supplements that have been tested by an independent third-party lab.
Like USP or NSF seals.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or similar certifications. This verifies the purity, the potency, and ensures you're actually getting what the label claims without contaminants.
Great points on quality control. Definitely important. Okay, let's move on to some frequently asked questions that tend to pop up when people consider Bacopa Monnieri.
Sure.
First one. What's the best time of day to take it? Morning? Evening? Does it matter?
Bacopa is actually quite flexible. It can be taken pretty much any time.
Oh, okay.
Many users find it works well taken in the morning, maybe with breakfast, setting them up for the day.
Right.
However, some individuals do experience that mild drowsiness we mentioned.
Ah, yeah.
So for those people, taking it in the evening might actually be preferable. It might even help them wind down.
Interesting. So it depends on your individual reaction.
It really does.
Yeah.
What's most important here, probably more than the exact hour, is consistency. Taking it around the same time each day.
Right, letting it build up in your system.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about our younger listeners or parents listening? Is Bacopa Monnieri suitable for children or teenagers?
That's a common question. Some studies have indeed explored Bacopa's use in school-age populations, looking specifically at things like attention and learning difficulties.
So there is some research.
There is some, yes. However, and this is crucial, dosages for children should always be considerably lower than adult doses and must be closely monitored by a pediatrician or qualified healthcare provider.
So definitely not something parents should just try on their own?
Absolutely not. It is not recommended to give Bacopa to children without direct medical supervision. Safety is paramount.
It certainly is. Good clarification. Next question. Can Bacopa Monnieri improve sleep quality directly? Is it a sleep aid?
Well, it's not typically classified as a primary sleep aid, like melatonin or valerian root might be.
Okay.
But its calming effect on the nervous system can indirectly promote better sleep. especially for individuals whose sleep issues really stem from underlying stress or anxiety. If you're less anxious, less wound up, you're more likely to sleep better.
Ah, so it helps by calming the system down, which then allows for better sleep.
Exactly. It might help you unwind and thus aid sleep, but it probably shouldn't be your first port of call for severe insomnia.
Got it. And finally, a very important question for many people. Can Bacopa Monnieri be used during pregnancy or breastfeeding?
Right now, there simply isn't sufficient research to definitively confirm its safety during either pregnancy or breastfeeding.
So the data just isn't there.
It isn't. And because of the potential for unknown effects maybe on hormone levels or on fetal development, the strong recommendation is to avoid using it during these times. Unless it is specifically prescribed and closely monitored by a qualified healthcare professional who has weighed the risks and benefits for that individual situation.
Okay, so generally best avoided. Err on the side of caution.
Absolutely, especially during those sensitive periods.
Okay, so to kind of wrap up this deep dive, Bacopa Monnieri really does seem to offer this wide spectrum of potential benefits.
It's quite multifaceted.
Yeah, we're talking boosting brain power, significant stress reduction, potential neuroprotection as we age, and even some support for heart health.
A lot packed into one plant.
It seems so. Whether you're a student maybe aiming for better focus, or a busy professional managing daily pressures, or perhaps simply looking to stay sharp as you get older, Bacopa could be a really helpful part of your overall wellness routine.
It certainly could be worth considering. And remember, consistency is truly key to experiencing these benefits. It's not usually a one-dose wonder.
Right. You need to take it regularly.
Yes. And start with that lower dose. See how your body responds, pay attention to how you feel, and always make sure you're choosing a high-quality product from a trusted, reputable brand.
That whole quality control piece again.
It's really important. This approach ensures you're giving yourself the best chance for positive outcomes and minimizing risks.
Makes total sense. So if you're looking for a natural and, importantly, well-researched way to support your brain and your mental well-being, Bacopa Monnieri is certainly something worth looking into further. Kind of prompts us to reflect, doesn't it? On the enduring power of that traditional knowledge, now being, well, brilliantly illuminated and often validated by our modern scientific understanding.
A fascinating intersection of old and new.
Thanks for tuning in to the Scenario Podcast. Don't forget to visit scenario.com for more expert tips, articles, and supplements designed to support your mental health. If you enjoyed this episode, remember to subscribe and share it with a friend. Until next time, take care of yourself.